Start stream button, see if I actually go online. Looks like I am. Trying coming through with sound. Alright. And away we go. I have no clue what this game is. All I know is it's from the Dreadettes bundle. Dreadettes is a good publisher. I've had issues with one game, and even though the issue never was actually resolved, I made it past that part because the game actually was like, "Oh, you can't go this way. I did the thing, got stuck. Turned back towards the way I was supposed to go if I did the other thing." And the door just opened. So progress was made last night on that. This gives me strangely some like MMO vibes. I'm hoping it's not. The world is broken, its surface cursed and inhospitable. Those that remain cling to the islands in the sky, in the dank cell of Inquisition ship. You ruminate on your past. Dreams of childhood slip through your mind. Was your fate sealed even then? Brawler, the idea of battle captivates you. It always has. You started by smashing sticks. Before long, you were clashing swords. There was never any question you were a fighter, through and through. Urchin. Growing up, you were nobody. Just another malnourished child clogging the city. Without the street gang, you'd have died like the rest. They taught you to see what others didn't, to slip in where others couldn't. They taught you to survive. Apprentice, as a child of remarkable promise from an unremarkable family. Your parents sold you a passing scholar. My headset just went crazy. Alright, Whitney, thank you for dropping by. Your youth was spent copying tomes till your hands bled, but what you read you did not forget. Noble, a child of noble birth, you were dining with foreign dignities before you could walk. You learned manners and etiquette, but more than anything, tenacity. For the glittering halls of Rova can be more cutthroat than the darkest of valleys. Plus 2 persona, increase your Hurain rate, governs their charm and barter skill. Increases your maximum mana, governs the lore and spellcaster skill. Increase your maximum stamina, governs the lockpick and agility skill. Increase your maximum health, governs the combat skills of attack and defense. Charming and barters, something I like to do, but magic. I mean, this is good too, but magic. We're gonna go magic. The body grew, the mind sharpened. For a while, both you excelled. Adventure at the first chance you set out on your own. You traveled the sky realms, stowing on ships and sleeping under the stars. You learned much of the world, but you always learned how to defend yourself, as the open road is not for the fainted heart or faint-hearted. Aetherist, you proved adept with machinery, so the Aetherist Guild took you as an apprentice. You learned hermetic magic to seal a ship so it may touch the cosmos, but also the simple logic of locks and traps. Thank you for the lock, Chloe. Scholar, being accepted into a prestigious Bayun University, you learned of ancient gods, dead cities, and the language of the universe. But above all, you learned to look beyond the obvious to find the hidden truths of all things. I probably should not be talking so much. My throat is being dry again, because I didn't fully recover. Counselor. Your treaties and politics showed promise. You gained a position in a council in Rovia, the political heart of the Apostolic Union. For long, you're hurling opinions into defending debates. Plus 20 charm, the ability to influence others through dialogue. Can reveal important information or resolve difficult encounters. Knowledge of ancient truth or plus 20 in lore. Knowledge of ancient truths allows interactions with concealed mechanisms to reveal hidden secrets. I like that. Let's try the lockpick. Increases the chances of successfully picking a lock or disarming a trap. Requires lockpicks which you break upon failure. Yeah, I don't like that. Plus 20 attack. Increases damage done with all physical weapons. We're gonna go with the lore. Crack showed your guard slipped. The mistake was grave. The Inquisition had your sin. Simple Raider.
It's going down, you can feel it in the crowd. Type of thing you wanna be around. It's going down, try to tell us pipe down. Speakers got a little too loud. You know the sound, got enough to go around. We about to get it, no doubt.
Alright, Kiwi.
Feet to the ground, 10 toes
Thank you for the
down.
follow.
Know we
I
about
was just
to
trying
get
to
it right
find
now.
out who followed. Neither of the two chats that I have open wanted to tell me who followed. Neither OBS or my bot. And that sound that just played was through my bot. It's like, if that's gonna happen, tell me who it is. Right? But welcome in. Alright. After learning of a powerful artifact and an ancient temple, you set out to obtain it. You train to defend yourself against traps and monsters alike, but not to evade the Inquisition. You forbid the plunder of such places. Hunted. In your studies, you learned of a forbidden word, a word whispered only in the dark, that opened unseen doors. Before you knew it, you were hunted by a shadowy organization and forced to flee for your life. Ambitious caster. You were always adept at spellcraft, but eventually it became an obsession. Your spell is such complex cipher logic that when cast, it tore a hole in the veil of reality, making you a wanted criminal overnight. Bookseller. You open a bookshop in Rovia, an emporium of knowledge frequented by the most learned folk in the Apostolic Union. But when word got out that you stalked forbidden texts, the Inquisition showed you no mercy. Plus 20 barter allows for more favorable deals. Buy low and sell high. Increase the potency of spells and how quickly you can cast upon them. Increase movement speed and jump height. Increase damage received by enemy. Decrease damage received by enemy combatants. Spellcast. Alright. Found money. I was hoping for a weapon, but I found money. You're gonna try and attack me, so I guess you're a good guy. Or good, quote unquote. Prisoner 17. Prisoner 17, you have been marked for temporary release. The High Confessor will see you in the central chamber. Do not keep her waiting. Wait, why am I being released? What are you exactly? I'll get going then. What are you? I was a prisoner like you, but the Inquisition and its ferocity has made me so much more. Cipher magic runs through my veins, my sins have been cleansed. I am a servant of the Inquisition now. Wait, why am I being released? Only High Confessor can answer that, but I calculate there is a 8 in 10 chance you will be granted the honor of a glorious and sanctifying death. Alright. Space to jump, E to talk, D. Prisoner 17, still in peace, I see. Good. Been tasked with apprehending a very dangerous individual, but on assaulting her fortress, my agents have encountered a slight setback. They are all dead. So in consideration, I am not sure your crimes warrant such a hard sentence. Prisoner 17, in fact, I will release you on one condition. You must apprehend the most dangerous outlaw in the Apostolic Union, Bela Kalos. How am I supposed to do that? Now listen, Bela Kalos is the leader of the Dark Star mercenary band. They are notorious for aiding cultists and god worshippers. Our ship is docked close to their headquarters, an old fortress from the God War. My agents launched an assault 1 hour ago, with limited success. Simply follow in their footsteps and succeed where they failed. My drones will provide you with advice to guide you on your way. So any questions? This is a suicide mission. Who is she? I'll do my best. Who is she? She's of noble birth, would you believe, heir to a wealthy military family in Rovia. She was groomed by her father for command, but after the death of her mother and sister, she fled. She started preaching nonsense about some heaven and managed to rally a band of thieves and brigands to her cause. Right, just a slight setback, you say? They've been causing quite the ruckus around the fringes of Union territory, aiding and abetting cultists and god worshippers. Needless to say, they must be stopped. Suicide mission? Not at all. Many of the Dark Star mercenaries have been killed in the assault. Only a handful remain. My drones calculate that you have a 1 in 465 chance of success. So worth a shot, huh? No. I'll do my best. Very good. I'll be giving you one of our Inquisition journals that's been constructed with state-of-the-art cipher magic. These will keep track of your status. Now, in a word of advice, I wouldn't try and run. This is a small island and it's a long way down. I can go up or I can go down. I'm gonna go down. Health potion restores your health. This potion is brewed from the eye of Agath herb and hastens the body's reserve function. Is prescribed by most doctors. One of the few treatments that does more good than harm. Accept. Changed my mind. I'm gonna go up. Mana potion. Revitalizes mana, created from the Paradosis herb. This potion stimulates the mind and increases the user's magical potency. Blah. I keep on to say potential. It's become quite a habit for many university scholars. Nothing left here. This is the way down I'm supposed to take. That is a long way down. Certain damaged doors can be broken with a weapon. There's a chest next to me. Pick up the sword, then press the inventory button to open your journal. Navigate to the equipment panel and equip the sword in one of your weapon slots. Honestly, remember to unholster your weapon before attacking. So this is your task. Actually, if there is a 1 in 20 chance you will somehow perish in the attempt. Just say before attacking? Oh. My mind went holster, not unholster. Press the sword, 5 damage, covered in rust, probably can't cut through your cheese. Tab, yep, tab worked. Equip the sword. Inquisition Journal. An Inquisition Journal standards used for its agents that advises the marriage, clockwork technology, and magical cipher. Though its pages appear to be paper, the writing changes based on the user's intent. Alright, so this must be my quest. Game has my mouse locked, trying to get rid of the bot. Come on. Gonna have to do it this way. It can't just be easy. Alright. So this has to be stats and stuff. Belief is everything. As your delusions grow, so does your power. Find enough glimmers of delusion by exploring the world or completing quests, and they will grant a full delusion. Delusions can be spent to increase one of your core attributes. Increase your maximum health. Okay, so yeah, this is just stuff we already read. That again, basically. My persona is very, very low. Armor rating, damage 2. Okay. Hey, at least I got lore and spellcast at level 35. And this is my background. I guess it's time to get going again. Anything hidden? Yep. Stamina potion. Restore stamina and portion of stamina threshold. Derived from the Jitter Seed, this potion imbues the user with the unnatural energy. You're not gonna sit here and tell me there's not something going on with this. It can't do whatever it is, but it's something. See, make sure work with this flimsy doors. Your skills are exemplary. The enemy doesn't stand a chance. That said, the road ahead is patrolled by Dark Star mercenaries, and I would recommend sneaking through the mushrooms to avoid combat. It's not that I doubt your skills, prisoner for 17. I simply calculate a 4 in 5 chance you will die horribly in any melee. Remember, direct conflict is easily avoidable. Always be on the lookout for ways you can sneak past enemies. There's save. There's not. I really want to attack someone. Trying to heal? How dare you? Game thought I had to freaking stealth. I am good at fighting sometimes. The best defense is a good offense. Yeah, unfortunate. It's there, Whitney. Oh. Still knife doesn't have to be, it's a thrown weapon. Hello, peasant. The prosecuting shines on us today. I could use your help. Will you follow me? Sorry, friend. I can't lend my sword to just anyone. Only to those who have some status within the union. Just this once, you won't regret it? It's not gonna work. Needed 40. Oof. Sorry, rules are rules. I'm off with you. 3 coins floating, 1 coin grabbed. Yay! This Inquisition agent is an ally. They are dying, but they still might be of use. It is worth knowing that you have been a prisoner for some time. Though I no longer possess a sense of smell, there is a high probability that you may have foul stench. So this agent may take some convincing. Remember that when talking to others, you may have to charm them to gain their trust. Success relies on your charm skill, which is derived from the persona attribute. Yeah. Well, if I sink... Are you one of the locals? He looks you up and down in disgust. Look, just leave me be. I failed the Inquisition. I'd rather die in peace. I'm here to help. Your Inquisitor has tasked me with capturing Thelakelos. Let a wary chuckle that breaks into a cough. Oh my, I recognize you now. You're one of the prisoners. Gods, the Inquisitor must be really desperate. You know you're going to die, right? This bastard's wiped out our whole Echelon. If you insist on this fool's errand, you might find some supplies at my crashed drop pod. Follow the river upstream, and you should find it by the waterfall. I doubt everything's different, but yeah, just leave him be. Rather die in peace. Let me get that to talk to you, then I can mess with lockpick. To press me to unlock this door, you'll need a lockpick to begin. You should find an ample supply next. When picking the lock, there is always a chance you will fail and the lockpick will break. To pick locks more easily, increase lockpick skill. Mechanical locks are not the only security measure you will come across. There is an art to disguising secrets through magical means. Need 3 out of 3. Apparently, while this is an infinite supply, it only gives me 1. I feel like it should give me a whole set of 10. Room, the candles to some of them all have been enchanted to open to your passageway. To interact with them, you must have a sufficient high lore skill. Solving a lore puzzle easily depletes your mana. There may be multiple enchanted objects tied to a specific secret. Always be mindful of your surroundings. So what did you order, Whitney? Shroom Potion. Temporary boost armor. The potion floods the bloodstream with a simple spell that can deflect attacks, although it deflects hugs and handshakes all the same. Careful about stamina, I guess, since that can be depleted. Not come back level depleted. you all get for trying to fight. Explore that direction in a second. What you gotta say? Over our pitiful lives, even for beliefs and delusions. When a person dies, something the glimmer of who they were lingers for a time. This ethereal scroll is a glimmer of delusion. Collect enough and you will acquire full delusion. This allows you to increase your core attribute. You may also develop delusions of your own by completing quests and overcoming challenges. Glimpse the glimmer of a delusion. You also find a bed and a crystal point. You should make use of both. Rest restores your health, mana, and maximum stamina. You only rest in bed when it's safe to do so. Crystal points restore mana and save the game. They also grant a home spell. Those will turn into the last year's crystal point. Remembering that spells and usable items must be equipped before use, just like weapons. Angel's awake from a daze. Though he is not old, his eyes betray weariness. Beth, is that you? Oh, I'm sorry, stranger. Must have been dreaming again. I seem to do little else these days. I only just... Oh, damn. Where's it? Your dream journal. I have lost it again. Must have dropped it when running from those goblins on the mountains. Say, if you're wondering those parts, would you mind keeping an eye out for it? What's this about your journal? Yes, I've lost my dream journal. I think it's been dropped near the goblins that inhabit the mountain east of here. Go past the fortress and look for a lake, then follow the river upstream. You should find them there. I've noticed they sometimes clear off at night. If you want to avoid a fight, you could rest a while on my bed, approach when the neuron star has shrunk, and they might be gone. You may certainly try, but things tend to slip from my mind of late, and these old bones won't carry me far. Bones don't look that old. Chuckled softly. Ah, yes. And people tell me that, in truth, I can't remember how old I am. My mind is foggy, my memory is shrouded in mist. But my dreams, they are vivid. I dream of my daughter, Orbeth, in a terrible war. I keep a journal in the hope of deciphering the truth from a dream. Heard of Vela Close. Vela. Oh, you mean that young commander? At least that band of mercenaries up in that old fortress. I was a bit worried when they took over that place. I thought they might cause some trouble. But honestly, other than the noise, they've been no bother. That Vela girl even visited me once. She sat and listened to my dreams and left me some food. Seemed a nice girl. What can you tell me about these islands? These are the Oniric Isles, but I'm no local here myself. Let's see. We're circled by a small red neuron star, though you've probably noticed that already. Oh yes, and lately folk have been making a great deal of fuss about some Apostate Union. Union renounced their gods, I believe, and even went as far to wage war on them. They claim these islands for their own, but now that agrees with their apostasy, many folk won't give up their worship. That reminds me, I think I knew a god once. Or was that just a dream? That's all I wanted to ask. Nice to at you for a moment. Ah, you were here earlier. Yes, I remember you. Farewell. Cypher Spear. Useful to magical energy to damage the single foe. The Apostate Union heavily regulates the use of offensive magic. Its military donates huge sums to universities to ensure their refinement of such spells. Sweet. That heading to leave just before nighttime. I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, dude. Hive Pegath. Flower shaped oddly like an eyeball, can be used as an alchemy ingredient. Named after the legendary god Pegath. This herb is well known for its healing properties and is used in medicine across the... Okay. This looks like an interesting landmark. Good for a little outpick. Can I follow the water? No, I cannot. All the way down. There is. I think this is where I want to go. To get the dream drone, but I'm going to go this way first. Hello, Mr. Dragon. I didn't know I was playing Skyrim. This way. Yes, interesting landmark. What am I supposed to do about that? Real close stance to scratches, her voice piercing the clatter of the ship. As blood seeps from her armor, she is wounded, but hides it well. Lose the sails and lines to anti-grav have been not running. Suddenly you catch your eye. What's this, a straggler? The Dark Star Company greets you. My apologies, but you have caught us at a rather inopportune moment. Fellow Colossus, I've come to apprehend you in the name of the Inquisition. I've just escaped from Inquisition prison. Can I join you? She looks you up and down, smirking. I mean no offense, but the Dark Star Company has certain standards. You don't quite fit the bill. Prepare yourself, straggler. Great deeds are afoot. Deeds that will bring in the Prosecution's tyranny to an end. That will usher in a new age of heaven. And with that, we must take our leave. It's been a pleasure, but I doubt we'll meet again. Alright. I've embraced the delusion. What's this? Need to repair the fortress before that'll work. I can upgrade property. I don't think I can do anything with this stuff. Yeah. Stamina potion. What's this? Oh. So this is the return home crystal thing. Last one was not activated like I thought it was. Active yet? To be fits beforehand. Money, stamina, money. Running drink too much. Iron ore. Decent quality ore can be used to upgrade rusty weapons. So may I. Gain throwing knife. So charge. I haven't been up here yet. Oh. Well, escaped, eh? Our drones detected a vessel departure. Played your little game when you let me free. Oh my, no, not at all. You're still a prisoner, remember? Anyway, the deal still stands. Rel's still out there, and with you looking for her, the mission is not a failure. Not technically. Yes, we need to ascertain where Vela may have gone. We have intel on a number of Darkstar mercenaries. Good to roost. We need to pay them a visit. We've arranged to meet with Vela's former quartermaster. We will meet you in the Wobbly Organ pub. Check your quest log for more information. Meantime, we can use this God of War fortress as the base of operations. Return here if you need to resupply. I'm giving you an Apostolic Union passport document. It'll grant access across the Union Gate Bridge like the one to the south. So what are you waiting for? Get going. I had to try. You haven't said it. I'm guessing nothing's changed in the cells, just out front for some reason. This part from the other side. There's a fleshy monster inside. Okay, that guy's just going to end up killing me if I keep trying. I have ammunition for ranged weapons and regard to fire bows and the like. Back to the other place. Because there's a bed. A free bed at that. See if that's still in the doorway. What still is this down here? I bled out to death. Didn't even know that was a thing. Into my prison. Human, the world smashed against your skull and dread potent. It's mistaken, there's no mistake in it. You're speaking to a god. Ah, I sense it in you. That object horror, that searing shock. Your heart beats so fast it might burst, human. Am I dead? Entity laughs. Eight pulses of eldritch energy reverberate through your bones. No, human, you're not dead. Not yet. You are moments from death. I plucked you from certain peril as easily as your kind would pull a weed. But it's not an act of kindness. I require something in return. So what do you want? Velikalos and her arrogance chased me here and shackles the void still. I was to be free, and so she must die. Unvela, correct? Without my aid, your mission is futile. You will surely meet a gruesome demise. So I will save you. I will pluck you from the precipice of oblivion again and again, until the deed is done. Why did Vela capture you? Why else? She created my power. I am unique in the pantheon of major gods. But I can sense the moment of one's demise, and steal them from their fate. But her arrogance, this was not enough, for I cannot revive someone who is long dead. There are no gods who can save. Chance, the dreamers themselves. This has kept me chained here, such in the sorry state of the world that no followers came to save me. Not even the Wiccans came to my aid. I am that cursed god of war. Who are you? Times have changed that a human would ask such a thing. There were times in ages past when my shrines were in 1,000 settlements, and every Wiccan knew my name, when my mind rang with the prayers of your kind. I will not stoop to introduce myself. Know this, there are still those loyal to me, who preserve my hidden shrines. It is to these places that I will summon you, should your death be imminent. Remember our bargain, human. I'd much rather just not. Other direction. Spell. Cypher's Spear. That were so tough. Thank you for the lurk, Morbid. Welcome in. No. An iron ore. Found the Dream Journal. An old journal with yellowing pages flickering through their handwritten descriptions of strange events. A wedding in an ancient castle, an empire with impossible machines, a cataclysm barely escaped. I have embraced our delusion. Let's go ahead and press the right buttons to upgrade. Ah, I've been killing goblins. A peculiar bunch of human creatures, goblins are native to the Lone Islands. They are often seen wearing crafted wooden masks, attire that is said to be worn in act of penance for some past misdeed. They live in harmony with the forest and are especially fond of the great moss found there. Two delusions. Going to do wisdom and goal. Viridosius, an impossible flower that seems to shift between different shapes, can be used as an alchemy ingredient. This herb seems to defy the very principles of reality, often faring differently depending on how it is observed. It is much surprise for scholars and wizards. As we head back down the mountain. Jumping is not faster than running down the mountain. Lost my sneak attack. That does more damage, it look like. Probably a sneak attack, but it gets the job done. Yes, I know it's an interesting landmark. It's called Base. Can you stop telling me about it every time I show up? I think if I Go out and grab a flower. This way. I assume it's grown back by now. Then I can make the bed. Still growing. We're going to just go back to our other base. Our quote-unquote base. I'm just going to refill on stamina anyways. Hello. I found your journal. It leaps through the pages of the title. Yes, it's all here. Fifth, fourth, the machine age. Please take this along with my sincerest thanks. What did it give me? Nothing really. I can tell, except for in our delusion. Which I'm going to put into. I want to do more damage. I might. There's an eye that I wanted. You should not have been able to get off that heal potion. Why in the world is the heal potion a full heal? Don't want to be accepted by those people. Please tell me I did not make them mad at me. Oh, I killed outlaws. I'm not with that. I just didn't want to kill the Darkstar mercenaries. Catch-all term for a very spurge reference to having the Ornric Isles. Being on the fringes of Bostic Union territory, these islands have been relatively lawless until recently. There's numerous criminal gangs finding safe haven there. Though they are often in competition with one another, word travels fast among the outlaw gangs, and it is possible to garner a reputation as a mercenary renown. Or Thought I was under attack for a second. Respect it. Oh. I've been in this house. I have not been in this house. I have been in this house. And that is the craziest story of the house. That is either a plant or a thing that's gonna hurt me. It's a plant. It's the Digiseed. Potency that vibrates in one hand can be used as an alchemy ingredient. The volatile nature of this herb makes it ideal for restorative potions and poisons alike. It's prized in the criminal gangs of Slev. Wake up! Fishy, wake up! Carrying more lockpicks. This to a regular steel sword. I may have already done by clicking. Ah. Nope. There we go. Star Mercenary. Which is an ale in one hand, she barely registers her presence. Sir, are you with the Inquisition or some petty thief come to pick out our corpses? I'm just passing through, I have no quarrel with you. Demonstrate any fun business and I'll lop off your head. She swings an arm in a vague gesture, spilling her ale in the process. Can you tell me about Vela Kalos? Screams at you, her head swaying from the booze. You can keep it secret, right? Leads to the Dark Star Mercenaries, and so I'm supposed to tip my hat and call her boss. But between you and me, she's gonna get us all killed, maybe already has. This piece of mad prophecy is a break in reality itself. To make some sort of deathless heaven. Nonsense and lies, the lot. Let me in? Trade the Dark Star Company, they're still my brother. I guess if I come back with the 20, I might be able to get in. And then that'll give me a delusion. Is that on that? 5. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting it anytime soon. Well, I do want to head back up here anyways. I can almost stuff. Nah, I'll save it. I can probably go up there and upgrade something, but if I wait, upgrade my charm, then the price of everything might drop. Oh, I saw the commotion over yonder. I appear to be quite lost. A map of these owner isles back in Rovia, but it seems to be decades out of date. Grumbles. That's the trouble with these fringe islands. Every few decades they floated into different positions. Take my advice, traveler. If you're looking to explore, make sure you find an accurate map. You know where I can find a map? Well, I noticed that the Erudite Academy is flying over hollows which are to the south of here. Can you see it up there? Sky travels all over the Postic Union, so I've heard. And one of the scholars in Red in the forest underneath Hyrule Village, though I've seen them in other places too. Believe it or not, they're working on a map of the region right now, only it's not quite ready. So I try asking them worth a shot, eh? We're trying to get to? I'm trying to get to the Endless Realm. Said to be a place where people never die, even though the flesh peels from their bones. As a boy, my mother would scare me with tales of the Cadaver Crusades, when the Endless would hunt the living, feast on their still warm bodies. It would scare me witless. But still, I always dreamed of going there someday. And I have it on good authority that they've reformed their ways. The only non-sentient meat and are on good terms with the Postic Union. So I say to myself, what do I have to lose? He gulps. Well, I suppose they could still eat me. Farewell. Greetings, the bridge is closed unless you're the bearer of the Genran and Postic Union passport, so if you've not got one, get lost. Where can I get a passport? Mostly they're granted by higher-ups in the Union, inquisitors and counselors and the like. I heard there's a shop in Hollow Town that sells them for a hefty price. Remember that passports are single use. One passport grants you lifetime travel over one bridge, but no others. Got a passport right here. Still looks good. Haven't seen any signs of magical forgery. Yep, looks like you can pass. Here, let's look through some paper. Yep, looks like you're on the list. Go on, get going. I didn't try and murder. Nope, nope. I knew it probably wouldn't work, but since I could get up behind him, I'm like, let's attack. Get our passport back. Damn, so having to reload the whole entire world. Yes, that's logical. Man, I feel like that should be something you can cut open. So just atmospheric and stuff. And that's how you kill a goblin. Just be extra sneaky. Logic said you go up there, but I'm going over here first. Doom's Town. Lockpicks, which I don't need because I have too many right now. me now, I won't hurt you. Oh, peasant, may the Posicunian shrine resplient. What can you tell me about the Union? The Union is the last bastion of sense in this broken world, where communities stamping out the remnants of god worship and cultism. Only human-made magic is permitted in the Union. If you see anything suspicious, an illegal shrine, or forbidden text, report it straight away. This town is rife with cultism. Can you give me directions around town? Sure, on the low end of the town is the tavern with the giant skull. That's the Wobbly Noggin. You can rest up there. Further into town you have the High Street. With a few well-stocked shops, several alleys lead down to the docks, or you can carry on straight to the clock tower. Just past the clock tower is the Union Council building. It's where the local polymath lives. You can always stop by if you're looking for work. I'll just be going. No, bad plan. I know Wobbly Noggin is story related. We go forward. Nothing new there. This used to be such a bright place since the Posicunian stepped up to its presence here. There are guards patrolling these streets night and day. Move our base or whatever to that. We sold Thornworn Manor. Thornworn Manor. A 200-year manor, once stolen and fine, that has fallen into repair. The manor grounds comprise their island just off the south of Hollowshire. For the right investor, this could be a thriving state once more. For inquiries, visit the clerk on Hollowtown Council. Welcome to the Bubbling Brew. We sell a wide array of useful items, from healing potions to alchemy ingredients. There's also an alchemy station in the corner if you possess some alchemy ability. It's free to use, and I can assist with the process. What can you tell me about alchemy? Alchemy is the art of transmuting two base ingredients into something entirely new. All you need is an alchemy station to start the process. If it's the first time you combine new ingredients, you'll have no idea what the result will be. Let's just experiment to find out new combinations. Some combinations are doomed to fail and produce a type of alchemy spirit, but these may still prove useful in other experiments. Alchemy machine? This alchemy machine, okay. Let's do nothing. The owner's place won't let you pass through. Okay. Look at your rares real quick. Okay. We'll take one of each. And we will combine them with our own stuff. Throwing knife. Create. Big spirit. Remnants of failed alchemy spirit. The useless by itself, a remnant of magical potential still lingers in the liquid, giving it some utility in crude transmutations and the brewing of cheap ooze. Knife in that. An Arrowing spirit. Throw a knife in this. Poison throwing knife. Going to just... it's these two. That didn't change anything. But poison was that. Strong spirit. Strong spirit back. that. Find these. Just keep me in our strong spirit. Happens if I do a strong with a weak. Herb wine. Wine made from fermented herbs. Most of the Posakinians' insatiable thirst for this stuff and the limited farmland available in the Sky Realms must have all fermented through alchemic means. Okay. Go and finish our stock of stuff. Off a couple health potions. And I'm happy. Weapons. Creatures only full venturing forth with that sharpened blade. You're at a fair blade. We have plenty for sale, and you can use our crafting station to modify your gear. This is crafting station in the corner to upgrade only force upgrade combat gear and thread to upgrade clothing. With your mines in the countryside, since the famine struck, many have been abandoned. Man finds scraps of ore left within. Yeah, for sale real quick. Yeah, nothing I don't already technically have. Red eye shine from an unwashed face. You catch the girl's attention. Hey, you wouldn't want to help a girl out, would you? What's the problem? Wipes sweat from her brow. I've got to deliver these Bion silks to my guy at the Wobbly Noggin. After lugging these here, my own noggin's not doing too good. She flashes you a smile. Alright, I'd be happy to help. I'll make your delivery for a cut of the profit. Oh, that's great. I owe you one. I really did. If he hands you wooden bots, just ask around for Bardolph. He's usually in the small room. If he's not, he got himself knocked, kicked out. She winks. I'll just ask the guard if we get lost. He notices a slight frown. Really? There's no need for that. It's the pub with the giant skull just over the bridge. You can't miss it. What you got there? I'm making a delivery for a friend. I haven't heard that one before. You know, we've got a real problem with smugglers in the Hollow. A lot of illegal goods slipping through the net. I'll ask again, what's in the box? Found silks. Sure, and I'm the Duke of Lundell. Have a look inside. Cracks open the box. Furthering tentacle creature stares up with an dormant of eyes. Yep. This here's the Typhus, nasty creature from Lundell. Used for poisons. Not much of anyone like you doing with such a thing, eh? I can tell you, think visitors won't be kind. You'll be hung from the gallows by week's end. I was set up, I didn't know what was in the vault. Named in the position, stand aside. If they're addicts, you're wearing on my patience. Another reef wandering to the spider side either way. 5 coins. I refuse. We are redoing this. Dinsy's Union, our land is beset with the most terrible famine. Set aside while your crops, sit idle while your crops fail and your loved ones perish. You don't know who's to blame, the god worshipper. Cultists for too long they have further uttered their dread prayers from their fringes of society, bringing terrible omens upon our land. Our polymath humbly requests the aid of every Dinsian in this matter. Visit the Apostolic Union's council building in the center of town to inquire further. Do I have... Oh, I do. Can't lockpick it? Merchant ships have been stopping in Hollow less and less since the famine. Got less goods to sell, and grain is just getting more expensive by the day. And that's how you get past him. Side. Head to Onric Isles by Nicolopo, 1442. It was a sweltering day in Rovia when my editor burst through the door. The joint stars of Vena were dancing high that day, bathing the city in a searing yellow haze. Nicolo! Yelled after nearly dislodging my front door from its hinges. The impact of its entry had caused my house to sway, suspended as it was, like all house in Rovia. And the interconnected web of pulleys, cables, and bridges that kept the city aloft. You are going to the Onric Islands, he declared. Your ship leaves tomorrow. I must confess I was taken aback. The periodical I wrote for, the Rue Hubel, was mostly concerned with the petty dramas of Rovius, both the elite, with little penchant for travel and memoir. But then the proliferation of cipher-based periodicals, those with their self-updating calligraphy, was making my editor nervous. I clearly decided that sending me to the arse end of nowhere to my certain demise would titilize the readership and bring in some coin. Many citizens know the Onric Isles only from fairy tales. It is a small archipelago of little political importance, drifting around on the southernmost edge of the Apostolic borders, while its central region, Falshire, saw fierce fighting during the God War. It has only recently been absorbed into the Apostolic Union's territorial sphere. What both excited my editor and perturbed myself was the inarguable wilderness of these strange islands. They are illuminated by a single neutron star. The star was close to the island, and dousing them in a magenta light. The Wiccan Coven of the Worm has long squirmed in the dark recesses of Falshire and has caused nothing but trouble for the Union forces stationed there. Similarly, the historic lawlessness of that place has made it a dark haven for smugglers, pirates, and brigands alike. Meanwhile, beyond the Union territory lies the even stranger islands. The archipelago's western edges are home to the notorious Endless, who feature in many whispered old wives' tales, but have rarely been glimpsed by mortal eyes. The Eastern Island mine and you are very different. The realm of Cordova, which famously declined to enter the Apostolic Union's Commonwealth after the God War, has been found there. Its exact relocation cannot be dated, as it is so often the case with islands drifting unrecorded through the sky realms. The strange, complex machines that are being constructed there have caught the attention of many of the Union scholars and aetherists. To travel to such a place, then, was the folly of the highest order, and indeed, I would have turned down the venture in an instant were I not facing imminent bankruptcy. With a heavy heart, I accepted and began to pack my things. These ones, originally published in my column in which we will count my foolhardy Venture into the strange and dangerous Zonark Islands. Alright. I'm gonna go back down to our friend, who's probably in here. No. Full of frothy beer. Sheep and scallions must strictly derived from fermented mushroom pulp, ordered to the far corners of the Plastic Union. There you are. Modest treasure. Okay. So we are going to upgrade our attribute persona, which gives us a charm of 10. Better. Not good, but better. Looking for all the Nungan. If you're in need of a rest, we've beds and ale plenty. Someone? Oh, and who might that be? Actually, I had other questions. Hello, Lex. It's Birdulf. I don't think I know you, friend. So unless you got business here, I'd suggest you tot on. I was asked to deliver some biome silks to you. Ah, Innogan's newest recruit, eh? Smile gross, teeth like shattered glass. You should have said. He rises the bot. He rises the bots open, and cluster shingles burst first, and then he slams it shut again. Ah, fine silks indeed. These will make a lucky noble very comfortable. Good, what was that thing? Glad to be of service. Yeah, Russian steps into anchor. Still friend, looks. Anyway, here's a few coins. Fine. I don't like them being mad. Look, we're always in need of folk like yourself. If you want more work, head down to the slums past the docks to look for a bust of a skeleton in one of the houses. Give it a yank, it'll let you through to the lost purse. Find it again there and she'll have more work for you. Alright. We're gonna head back towards the slums. If this guy's still on this bridge, I might try and stab him. Left, he knew it was good for him. This has to be the slums. This obviously isn't going to be replaced. Bed here though. Hidden, but the thieves are still missing. Of course. Now I am actually going to. I don't like it when things like that happen. Yeah. Just save the fact that I completed the quest. I didn't even save the fact that I slept in the bed because all of my stuff is full. Damn nabbit. What's my coin at? 53. Yeah, they definitely took something. Some of my coin. her from dogs, but her friendly disposition is gone. She eyes you with a cold stare. Again, right? Hey, Bartle said you'd have more work for me. The delivery, huh? Not bad. When I saw you walking off with it, I was sure you'd be hung up in some prison by the end of the day. Those things are really illegal, you know? Anyway, Bartle told me he had to give you another job, so he'll speak to me again when you're ready. So there's this wealthy man called Vernon Bergwig. Runs the Winged Guild and lives on a fancy street up in Hollow. He collects strange artifacts, and our client wants their hands on a particular one. I already had someone scout out its properly. There's a chamber downstairs that's barred from the other side. Then it's got to be in there, but a lockpick pick's not going to cut it. There must be a secret way into Vernon Berg's house that leads to that chamber. Find the secret entrance, recover the strange artifact. Simple enough, huh? Please look well worn, friend. Don't suppose you've seen any spiky green shells around these parts? I'm looking to buy the tiny critters inside them. Gaulets, they're called. Exactly, it's called. You know, I got a clue. She lets out a raspy chuckle. All I know is both the Union and the Wiccans want them bad, and that means they're worth some. Bring me more of the critters? I didn't. I'll let you move on. Critters, and I'll see you get a fair share of the profit. Bye. Embracing our delusion. We are going to once again that to Persona. Fix. We got 13 out of 11 locked now. Trying to break that. I did. Went from 13 to 11. Come on. Well, trains from bygone age. Could perhaps fetch Ready Penny. There's an artifact stolen from the steam merchant for right by my future. I wasn't even trying to get in here yet. Yes, welcome. The man flirts as much as he looks you up and down. I offer you a seat, but these chairs are terribly expensive. I presume you are here about the job offering? Ask yourself, what job is that? I'm here for what job is that? Myself, well, I am sure you have already heard a great deal. I am Vernon Berg of the Winged Merchant Guild. Who soothed the shops in Hollow, and there is not a single potion of herb that has not graced my vessels on its way here. I'll take a job. I was going to sue for the physical labor. That's forehead with the handkerchief as if he thought. Bearing. The job is to locate my merchant vessel, the Golden Typhos, and retrieve its cargo. This magnificent ship, to me, it was the strongest Lundell oak, so I cannot imagine that it could have been shipwrecked. Captain is none other than Walter Cecil, who has charted many of the Pacific Union's most distant islands and is known for his character. Unity, then, is not a possibility. The course was plotted to the Pyrrhian ruins south of Hollow. The Typhus should have returned a week ago. I am beginning to worry. The ship and the crew are irrelevant, only the cargo matters. Return to me and I will reward you handsomely. I'm afraid I simply cannot say. You understand that with the connection plus the union's legal system, there are certain trade goods that are unfairly scrutinized. Suffice to say, there's nothing dangerous or unwholesome about this cargo, but we should speak of it no further. I hired Walter Cecil for the fee of a small fortune. His exploits have been well documented. It said that when exploring distant realms, the ship defeated a sky god. So between you and me, it was more likely a very large fish. Nonetheless, he is one of the most reliable captains in the Union. His record is impeccable. I hate that sometimes you click and it just finishes, and other times you click and it just skips. Head back down in the basement. I know this area. Just don't need to keep that. Okay, if there's nothing left of interest, then we'll move on, but gotta double check there's nothing left of interest. That's where it came from? Yeah. Must be friendly with this action to gain entry. Well, I stole that artifact from the brewer's house. I gotta admit, I'm impressed. I had you down as a quitter for sure. Mine's gonna be real happy with this. Let's see, for 100 pay and then some. Oh, this is... It's a lost purse. The guards don't come down this way, so if you sell items you won't find more. Little sirens cause the ruckus to go yapping about what you see here, and it won't end well for you. What do the guards know about? Oh, they know about us alright. Let's just say, hey, it's in their interest to turn a blind eye. We'll leave it there, friend. What you got? Property. Old set of leather armor that has seen its use. The questionable protection, smelling faintly of sweat. This armor has been modified to let it spray more freely. So, still not friendly. Yeah, the guards know about this place, but they turn a blind eye. Someone's lining their pockets for sure. Eyes you up and down, you look like someone who can take care of themselves. Say a word of advice that you'll hear it. While the countryside starves from famine, the merchants here are just as rich as ever. Unless you root around their houses in the daytime, but at night, well, that's a different story. Just make sure you stock up on lockpicks if you're planning any unsavory activities. Picks break all the time, so you can never have too many. There are places you can buy them if you know the right people. Okay. Go back this way. I just feel like I know this area better. What I mean by I know this area better is I know where I've been and where I haven't better from this direction. Oh. Where it just was. Welcome to Cloris Mornings. I can tell your customers for taste. I have a selection of fine attires to choose from. If you're interested, I can also explain the specifics of tailoring. How do I upgrade my clothing? First, you'll need to. The wearers are made of thread. from the silk slug native to this region. It's the most marvelous creature. It produces a silk of unraveled strength and durability. There's a picture of a silk slug on the wall just beside you. If you happen to see one out on the countryside, you should try harvesting its silk. It's quite a massive procedure. I didn't even click. Okay, that time I clicked on everything, but crafting station. There's one in the weapon shop nearby. Fair blade. You can use them to modify both metal equipment and clothing. As far as made, did some silk slug. Massive procedure though. Make sure you take rags for this. I thought he was guarding the door, but it was just open. All the view from here is superb, is it not? All one needs is a compass and a map, and you'd have quite the adventure, I'd wager. Do you know where I could find a compass? I've heard the Imperium of Oddities here in town that has an assortment of goods for the budding explorer. I picked up a telescope from there myself. Do you know where I could find a map? As it happens, I do. I've heard the Erudite Economy's in town, and they have a number of cartographers. Okay. You're not much help. Al? Oh, Al. Okay. A bookstore. I can go up. I'm not reading all this stuff again. 8 pages to read is way too much. Graduated from University of Bayonne. I spent a long while traveling the Sky Realms. Much of what I have to sell was accumulated from my travels, and the cipher spells were written by my own hand. I also pay merchants good coin to import the latest history. Yeah. And, yeah, we're just gonna give up on stuff. If encryption allows the user to see long distance, the magnification has been further enhanced by cipher inscription within the device. A compass to orienting oneself allows the spirit to see their position on a map if they have one. Magnetized either rare in the Sky Realm, the compass often rely on a simple magic cipher instead. Give me your compass, give me your telescope. Good day. Captain seems to require a key. Parkour. Door's barred from the other side. Devin have it. But I parkoured all the way up here. Parkour up there again and go around the roof. Just the okay. I was going to try and look in the menu and see what was in there. Oh, I have unspent illusions. I think if I upgrade my persona one more time, I'll have one charm. Yeah. which basically means I have a free delusion. I have to go back and get it. The floor stash is buried under inkpots and parchments. His irons move widely, grabbing papers and scribbling with his quill. Occasionally, a minor obscurity. The document to the floor and stomp on it, just as he approaching. I don't know what I'm answering. Yes. No, I say then I'll start herbal all physical tests before I do anything of the sort. Yes, sometimes yes, you hear. The curse upon your house. May it sprout legs and run away, be gone. I know your type. I know your type. You have a look about you. A look that says you're a legal nightmare. Maybe your house has drifted into a different reality. Your name contains letters that don't exist. Or your doppelganger claims ownership of your. Unless you've come here to purchase the lovely old manor house for an outrageous sum of money, please sod off. Want to buy that manor? Scroll sent, splattering ink across his desk. Yes, I believe I was saying that we have a luxurious new manor house for sale. It's yours for a mere 200 coins. A steal, really. That's an outrageous price. I'll give you half. About it's a handsome manor with an entire island as its grounds and historic property, post-world ruined, about 2 years old, and accessible by wooden lift at its southern edge of the Hollowshire. There's it needs a few minor adjustments, but with a bit of coin you could have the whole thing refurbished in no time. Oh, and there, the land was recently reclaimed by the Housing Union after it was found unoccupied. I protested some nonsense about the owner still being alive. Prosperous. It looks like you don't have enough. Please return when you have a serious proposition. Okay, how much coin do I have? 58. If I go... If I was to sell my stuff, you would give me 36, 24, 12. Doesn't matter who I talk to. You won't even buy my stuff. Buy anything from you. You'll only buy my ingredients. Alright. So none of y'all is actually useful. That's him. Give me money. All prisoners are in need of work. Broad shells have been found in this region that contain gauntlets. Dangerous occult specimens. We want them brought to us, all of them. These gauntlets is a pathetic remnant of a once terrible entity, a god. Though we destroyed many in the God War, they have a tendency to sprout again like weeds. Positive working residents still linger in Hollowshire, and it seems they are trying to revive. They must say that this is a threat to the safety of the Ownric Isles and the Plastic Union as a whole. It is our duty to eradicate these verminous gauntlets. From papers on and a little subject of Plastic Union, I must remind you that a property meetings such as these may not see 10 ticks of the clock. Are you here to serve the Union, or is this in our matter of livestock dispute? Ask a question actually. Yeah. I want to serve the Plastic. finally. Ah, a willing subject to the realm. That's it. We are hunting a god, and we need all the help we can get. You no doubt don't know, Hollshire's beset with famine, the crops yields are poor, which aggravates a much greater problem, god worship. Panic, the populace has resorted to illegal prayer, cultism is rife, the truth is so dire that an Christian has been dispatched. From the south side of Hull, hope that the unit imposes with law with a heavy hand, many god sympathizers have already been put to the gallows, to command here. Storm turning to the populace for support, even the most slowly subjects could help with the problem. Where is this god? The assistance will, of course, be rewarded. Where should I look? There is also a hub. German's eyes. Alright. Nobles have ancient ties with God, so I would I'm not really going to be investing too much more time in stuff like that because it's going to just not let me do things. I have to be friendly with this faction. At least susceptible. Thinking I might end stream here soon. In fact, how long have I been going? Oh, not even 2 hours. It's like I've been doing a lot. Stairs, try and loot some people's stuff. Speed read! I don't even know if that's actually doing anything, but speed read! There's nothing left in town for me right now. The man on the swingers on the table as his eyes start around. He does not look at you as he speaks. Done with you, I'm waiting for someone. Irville is the quartermaster, I've been looking for you. I snap toward you. So you're the agent. Yeah, I expected someone a little more. He spits inquisitive. Most can be deceiving. I'm a confessor, more of a prisoner. Than an agent. But his eyes stay on you. Ah, so you're with the Confessor Division. That explains it. Bastards, they mean to insult me by sending one of their expendable rabble. They've haunted me for years, and now they don't even think to send an agent. Just around, at least not to my face. He has his teeth gritted. But out with it. Again, don't know the question. That's who found it. Hello, you. Who else would I see someone stares at you, bro? Really haven't told you anything, have they? She'll be speaking to us. You escaped on a sloop. No, that sounds about right. I've gone to the Underland to rendezvous with any dark stars that are still loyal. Jesus the wind of pain. Of course, the question is where. The Underlands are far larger than the Sky Realms, so it could be anywhere. How do you know who Violet's gone there? You hunt something there. She has done for years, something of terrible power. I can't tell you exactly what it is, only that she plans to use it to meddle with reality itself. Alright. I'm done with the game for now. Just close out lately. Whatever. Let's see who's all fine, and we will raid someone. Raid person. It helps if I actually the right stuff. Target channel has disabled raids. Alright, so confirmed that it's raided twice. You cannot raid the person who I wanted to raid. Find somebody new. Let's go and raid this person. Dead. Thank y'all for stopping in. I hope y'all have a good one. Sorry the stream was so short. And have a good one.